Hello, on the bench today I have this little kitchen timer. It's disgusting. I know it's the one I'm using just to, set a timer and make my tea or whatever. It doesn't really work very well. Obviously, I guess it's not sealed, so over time, oil and kitchen crap got in. Number one, this is supposed to reset to 0. It doesn't really work very well. It works every now and then. It doesn't look too bad. I guess, this is the button that doesn't work very well, so I can't really reset it. The start and stop works every now and then. It doesn't work all the time. Obviously, on video, it works totally fine. But it's very temperamental. I guess it's just dirt inside. Also, it's supposed to beep, and it stopped beeping at some point. So I just would like to open it up, and I imagine it just needs a good clean. And see if I can fix it. I lost it's half melted. You might be able to see it. It's in horrible shape. I should throw it away, but I thought, you know what, I just want to clean it. This is melted, as you can see. And I just don't want to, I don't like throwing things away. So I just want to see whether there's any way that this can be opened and say it's serviced. Even though, again, this really doesn't deserve to be serviced. Do I see a screw? I don't see a screw anywhere. So I guess I will need to pry it open from here and see if it can be done. If it can't be done, it's not the end of the world. Let me decrease the exposure so you can actually see what I'm doing. Right, that's a little better. Now let's see if it's an easy thing to open up. Now I could see some little posts inside. I thought they were just maybe glued in or press fit. So I pulled really hard and they broke. So maybe they're glued, but I'm not sure. I see a little hole on top, which you might not be able to see on camera, but I have a feeling there's a screw that goes through the other side. So maybe either the front panel is glued in. I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't expect quite a lot of serviceability from something like this, of course. Okay, well, the disgusting front panel came off. Let me see whether there's any... is there a screw down here? Maybe, yes. Yes, I see a hole. Okay, so obviously this is like a little sticker, which I won't be able to salvage. But the screw is behind it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this thing is... I won't be able to salvage this thing. And it's disgusting anyways. Can I peel it off? Okay, well, it's not really exactly peeled off. It doesn't qualify as a proper peel off. So yeah, there are screws here. That's the rest. That's the adhesive. Okay, that's that was supposed to come off with the rest of the sticker, but at least it came off. So I have officially broken those posts, unfortunately, and now I need a small screwdriver to open this up. Well, at least it can be opened in a non-destructive way. Well, I destroyed it already, but at least I can properly undo these two screws here. There we go. Look at that. Oh wow, we are in. You're in, and there's a little circuit. Nothing too fancy, obviously. And here we have the usual horrible, how's it called? Like a zebra something that connects the LCD to the PCB. Well, that is why the beeper is not working anymore. It was badly soldered. I think one day I dropped it and it stopped beeping because this thing was really not soldered properly. I'm hoping you can see that. Let me see if I can show you better. You can see that this little wire is not ripped off. It was barely soldered. It was badly soldered at the factory. And I dropped it and it just stopped working. Now, the bad news is that these buttons, I don't think I can fix them. I thought they were like surface buttons and they just needed to be cleaned. But these are those which are, I think it's like two pieces of metal, one on top of each other. And yeah, so I can only try and use some contact cleaner and hope that something happens, but I really doubt. So let me resolder this beeper and flood this thing with contact cleaner, clean those contacts there, clean the whole thing, which is disgusting, and see what we can do about it. I didn't do a better job than the factory did. There we go, that's better. Now you see there's a little piece of tape on top of this thing, which is disgusting. There's a little piece of tape, and I'm assuming that's actually holding those metal things in place. I don't think I should try and remove it. Again, this is definitely not designed to be serviced, actually. It comes off pretty... Yes, it comes off, and these are barely kept in place by what exactly? Oh, look at that. Oh, by nothing, they just slot in. Okay, then yes, then I can remove them. You have those little... I'm not sure how much you can see that, but you have a couple of little... I don't know how to... protruding bits that's locked in there, and when I push the metal, it bends and makes contact, and you can see there's a little bit of cooking oil in there. So yeah, let's remove the tape. I'm going to reapply it later. There we go. Yeah, they all come off like this. That's interesting, and I can clean everything. Oh, fantastic. That's better than I thought. I would say let's go with some isopropyl first. Let's get rid of the crap. Let's get rid of the oil. I think I might want to just wash this whole thing. I'd like to draw your attention to the the soldering job that was done at the factory. Well, obviously we've already seen the how's it called, the beeper, but hopefully you can see that SMD resistor capacitor C1. It has a little, I don't know how to call it, spike on top. Well, again, I think I bought this thing on eBay for like £2 at some point, so yeah, you're not really expecting any sort of high quality device here. Right, let me properly clean this thing. It's this disgusting from cooking, of course. And then we'll have to clean these little metal bits here. There we go. But for now, yeah, let me soak this a bit and wash everything. There we go. Not the beeper, but yeah, everything else. Where's the third one? Oh my gosh. Lost it forever. Where is it? Hello? That's it. This is it. I've lost the third button. Is it in front of my eyes? I can't see it. Is it? Oh. It's one on top of each other. Oh my gosh, they're just so thin. I don't even know how to separate it now. There we go. Okay, fair enough. We are back in business. So what I wanted to do now, yeah, let's it's going to be an interesting process. I'm going to use this Kapton tape. It might work, it might not, I don't know. I don't think whoever designed this thing just put too much thought in how this thing is supposed to work. You know, what kind of tape or whatever. I think it's just, you know, just put some tape on it and it's going to be fine. Now, these again, they're so thin. See a little bit of corrosion here, but oh, speaking of corrosion, let me use a little bit of actual contact cleaner, because that was isopropyl, so I'm going to use my lubricated contact cleaner, which is really, really good at dealing with everything. I mean, this one was the button that wasn't working very well, so I'm hoping that it just needs a little bit of a clean. Again, it's not controlling a space shuttle, so I think that as long as everything is clean and back in place, this might actually work. We'll see. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. Oh my gosh, this is like, oh. Okay. So I feel like I probably shouldn't talk, as these things look like they're gonna fly off. There we go, 2. And... what's happening? Oh no, it's okay. Move. There we go. Now, the fun part is going to be to reapply tape on it. I'm not sure how well I can do that, but... Okay. Nice. That's not bad. And now I'm gonna use my little knife here without cutting traces, hopefully. And oh look, that worked really well. It has a brand new blade on top. That's why it's cutting really well. Yeah, oh look. Did it work? I would be surprised. I would be very surprised. Now, I think I can check it real quick by just attaching the battery and push the buttons, because now we have the beeper in working order, I'm hoping. So, oh no, yes, that's the negative. That's my, oh, it's beeping, yes. Okay, so the beeper is back. This is so precarious, right? Is this working? No. It's working! It's working! Amazing! Look at that! I wasn't expecting to fix this thing. Well, we don't know yet, but it seems to be working. So the next step would be for me, maybe off camera, just watch this thing. It's absolutely disgusting. So let me remove this. I think it's called the zebra something. This usually tends to fail. Actually, let's remove the because the LCD is working. So let's remove this disgusting thing. Yes, that needs to be washed, and the whole display with the thing in place. There we go. So I'm not going to touch this, but I'm going to take this to a sink with this, and I'm going to wash absolutely everything. Right, everything is more or less nice and clean. I'm wondering why I'm wasting time on this. The only thing that didn't come out well, actually probably came out worse, is the little plastic thing. I guess it just got corroded. Yeah, whatever. I mean, as long as I can see the numbers through it, it's fine. I might try some chemicals, but again, honestly, I think I've already invested way too much time on this thing than I should have. So let me clean those LCD contacts here again with isopropyl. Then I'll use some of my contact cleaner here, even though I think this contact cleaner is not recommended for very, very low signals, low voltage signals. So hopefully it's gonna work, because the display was working fine. And then we'll try and put this back together. I definitely cleaned this, which was quite disgusting. Which way is this going? I think it's going like this. Yes. Yep. And then we have the display, which I'm not going to touch. It's not disgusting. I'm not going to touch that Helios connector on top. I think again it's called zebra something. There we go. And we're going to reapply this like this. This goes in and this goes in. Perfect. Is there any? Yes, a couple of alignment pins here. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that goes on the front. Now, again, unfortunately, I snapped these two posts, so I'll think about that. Again, for now, again, we got two working posts here. We're working intact posts. I can try and re-glue them here, but honestly, for what this is, I think this is going to be totally fine. It is more, obviously, it doesn't, what I'm doing here, it's a complete waste of time. But you know, I like tinker with things. So it was just literally me saying, hey, can I just quickly clean it and put it back together? The answer is, well, not quickly, but yes, it can be cleaned, it can be disassembled. So as long as it stays together in one piece, I guess I don't mind. And then I'll think about everything. Most importantly, does it work? There's no point in doing anything if this thing doesn't work or the display stopped working. So let's see, is it gonna beep? Yeah, there's no display, of course there's no display. Is the battery low? I mean, it's working fine, but now the display is not working. Of course it's not working. Oh my gosh, I hate those things. So I fixed the thing and I broke the display? Well, they didn't break the display, it's definitely a connection issue. Which is not going to be easy to fix, if fixable at all. I think if you ever dealt with those strips, that's just a disaster. Once you touch them, they just stop working. Especially on an item like this, I'd imagine it's going to be the cheapest product ever they could possibly find to manufacture this thing. So it's one of those things that you install them and it works on hopes and prayers. and then it stops working, because there's really not much I can do here. I mean, it's attached at the bottom, so the problem is obviously here. The screws here at the top were actually working. Let me try maybe and apply a little bit more pressure before I start touching that thing. Does it work if I apply more pressure on this area? So let's leave it open like this. Okay, so let's turn it around. Does it work if I apply pressure? Yes, it does. And... okay. I mean, the buttons work perfectly. Like, perfectly. So this would be a fix. This would be absolutely a fix, but... did I have more screws? No. So I only have these 2 screws, and yes, I had 2 at the bottom. So maybe I should actually fix those 2 at the bottom. I guess the whole thing is now like at a slight angle. Let me try and put this back together again. Maybe tighten the screws a bit more. I'm wondering whether if the beeper is not falling inside this recess, it's preventing the plastic from being screwed properly. So let me see. Obviously, it's quite difficult to show this on camera, but I'll try and align the beeper correctly. Yes. Or at least make sure it's going where it's supposed to go. I think it is going, yes. It wouldn't end up flush in here. Let me get a slightly better screwdriver. Why do I have 5 screws here? Am I missing something? Yes, I'm missing something. Oh, yes, of course. Why didn't you say it? Yes, I had the PCB was screwed. Of course. Screwed as in attached to the board. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 1 long here. I've lost the screw already. But yeah, obviously, that's why it wasn't working. I completely forgot. There we go. So this is now gonna work, I'm assuming. And we have the short screws going on the, let's call it PCB. We got 2 here. That's 100% while it wasn't working. So we have hopes. We have 1 here and 1 here. There we go. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna work now. Yes, perfectly fine. Look at that. Oh, it works so well. Amazing. Now, 2 screws are still stuck in here. 1 is here. What's the other one? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we didn't lose the second screw. Amazing, amazing. We are doing it. We're doing it. So I don't really care about the other 2 screws, to be honest. I mean, this is in horrible shape. It's never gonna be. It's never gonna be in a better shape. I don't want to waste time, printing some replacement stickers here. Honestly, I purchased this and it was like £2. I don't want to spend £5 of paper and my time designing the thing. No, this is not worth my time at all. Do I want to put this back? Probably not. It's horrible. Do I want to put this back? This is even worse. Obviously the other way around. Yeah. I don't think it's going to stay in place. I think this had some lips. Oh no, these lips are like less protruded. So this in theory should work. It's going to make it hideous. I'll think about it. But what matters is, I think it's fixed. Look. Wow, look at that. It works beautiful. Let's see. Yeah. 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 Perfect. Can I reset it? Look at that. Amazing, it worked. Perfectly fine. It hasn't worked so well since I purchased it. Okay, well, this is done. I guess I'll think about fixing it a bit more, but honestly, I don't think this is worth any more of my time. This is working, so I can use it for my tea or making pasta or something. Do I want to protect it a bit more? Do I want to leave it? I don't know. I'll think about, is there anything I can do to polish this plastic thing? I think I'm gonna, if anything, I'm gonna make it worse, but I can try. I guess I would need some polishing compound. Let me try a moment. I have something I think I used to use for my car or something. Let me see if I can quickly make it slightly better. I've got this Scratch X 2.0 from Meguiar's, if I'm saying that right. There's not much left inside, I think. I think I used it to polish a PlayStation at some point. So maybe I can use it real quick. Again, I'm sure that the value of the product I'm using here is going to be more than the value of the whole thing. But let me try. And I'm going to make a mess, of course. Right, is this any better than before? Maybe a little bit. It would probably need more elbow grease, which I'm not willing to invest on this item. So I'm not going to reuse this because it's disgusting and it's broken as well. So let me see if I can do something alternative. There we go. I think this is enough. My handwriting is not great. I know about that. Though maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I guess that will, with grease and kitchen stuff, will probably smear everywhere. But anyways, you know, it doesn't matter. Actually, this is not too bad. Look at that. Oh, you can't read it. It's where the plastic is, how do you say, is being chamfered, so you can't really read it at all. But anyways, this is working. Look at that. That's really all I needed for my tea in the morning. 2 minutes. That's how I make my tea. And honestly, I don't care about the screws at the back. This is totally fine. This is enough. And happy days. Honestly, yeah, there would be better ways of finishing this, but literally this is a £2 item. I don't want to invest more time. Next time it stops working, this unfortunately goes to the bin. So, well, it should have been, it should have gone to the bin already, but this is working now. Amazing. So that's it. That's it for this very quick video. I thought, you know what, I'll just try a second channel video real quick, single cam, minimum editing. This is why I have a second channel. Did you enjoy it? Yes, leave a like. Did you not? Well, you know what to do. I hope you did. Anyways, this is not what I usually do. So take a look at my main channel and the other videos on this channel. You might find something a bit more interesting than cleaning kitchen, disgusting kitchen timer. Meanwhile, enjoy your day. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.